What's up guys, Cloudie here, checking in this time from the Asia server. I had received a request to review the account of someone who has been following the channel ever since I started doing KR videos, so I figured I might as well do it, especially since I wanted to do a new account to see how it is for beginners now, what the game throws at you, and maybe then I can give some advice. So I just did that. I had about 2 hours to play before server reset was on, so that's what I got in, and I'm just gonna tell you how it looked like. As the title says, I went the physical route, so I'm building a mainly physical team at the beginning. Unless you have a lot of money to throw at the game, you kind of want to focus on one damage type and one hero type, because that's how you will be efficient. And I'm not planning to actually use any money. So, of course, as the game starts, you are thrown into tutorial mission kind of thing, so you can't really do much. The first thing I did was, after I could, was go to the settings actually and turn off the skill camera, because it really is annoying and you get dizzy after a while and you just don't see the battlefield. So this is something to do at the start. Now, right now, the game throws a 5-star hero selector at you, but I don't know if this is actually an event for Christmas or if it's gonna stay for now. So I didn't use that until the end of like chapter 2, and I picked Cecilia with it. But until then, I went with the basic heroes that the game gave me. Um, One of the first things I did was, however, that I ditched Roy and put in Miriam. So these are the current heroes that we have. I ditched Roy as soon as I could. He was level 6 when I was able to get rid of him. Miriam carried the team since then. Now, if I did use Cecilia, I would have ditched Cleo sooner too, but this is a physical path, so we aren't relying on Cleo, and we will not need Miriam. Actually, we do not need her any longer. Next up, as soon as we got to Elidora Forest, which is chapter 2, and we got 22 stars for clearing the story missions stages. No, it's actually at was it at 22? No, so it's at 22. Yeah, when we got a 2-star hero ticket, and I went there for Miruru because, yeah, that's terrible gear. But Miruru is a good supporter, can both do DPS, do CC, do buffs, debuffs. So she's a really good support character, and she can double down as a DPS in PvP if you build her, like not with this kind of gear. So the plan for the account is that I'm gonna ditch Castle next from the setup and start using Close as a tank. I'm keeping Frey as a healer for now, but the plan is to also pick up Juno at some point. That might be hard being an NPC hero, that's gonna take a while. We are building Miruru as a supporter. We have gotten Cecilia as a single target melee boss killer, and we will probably pick up Pensiron for another range DPS. She is quite crazy in terms of DPS, so that should have us covered. We will have a melee and a range DPS, a range supporter, CC'er, we will have healing, and a tank. So that should get us to some degree ahead in the game, especially that after I got the 5-star ticket, I used Cecilia, and she was level 1, but she could go to level 70. And what sustains you in the game at the start are actually the missions. So the first thing you should do really is just to play the story missions until you are allowed, or until you receive the option for these missions, because that's when you will start getting rewards for doing stuff in the game, and these rewards will be giving you a lot of gold, stamina, rubies, various consumables that you will need to get on, and that really does help. So one of these missions, which was grinding items, it's called in this game, not disenchanting, it gave us a lot of potions, XP potions, so I could just push Cecilia to level 70, and now she just beats everything to pulp, because The monsters we are fighting, we should be fighting now, are level 30-ish. So she's twice the level of the content that she's beating, and she basically carries the team. So definitely watch out for those things. There are some things that you need to. It's best to always claim them. For instance, there is one mission to reset May's shop, and it's really good to shop there. But you always need to claim the mission after resetting, because you have to do it like 3 times to get it all done. So reset once, buy anything you might want, claim the mission, reset again, and so on until the mission is completed. It costs 25 rubies to reset. Now the game has thrown some special summon items at us, but the rewards are T3 because we are in chapter 3 still after the first day. So we aren't using them yet unless the day is ending, which it was. So until we get a bit higher, it would be good to get to like chapter 5. Well, that should not be a problem, maybe even 6. So we get like tier 6 kindish items from the random pools. That would help definitely. It also is a good idea at the start, as soon as you can, to visit all the places like the Stockade, Heroes Inn, Arena, right at the start, because the game doesn't specifically tell you to, but going through those loops will for one unlock the content for you and also give you some more rewards. Also, May Shop has some really good gear that you can buy early on. Not necessarily telling you to buy, for instance, these kind of stuff, but these can be good, especially once you have a hero that really carries your team, and you can put actually higher level gear on them. I actually bought Cecilia, not here. So I bought her some a pretty nice orb actually. Well, I mean it has crap stats, but her health is just pretty dope, and that really does help. So one of the things was, yeah, doing some awakening, some enchanting if you can, also grinding items, doing a lot of battles going on with the story. You need to enter. Oh, I need to enter the stockade more. Okay, curious. Um, Raising your hero. So these all will give you rewards which will help you go on. And as a physical team, also we have another plan to get. We will well, we are getting another hero. This is a reward here, but okay, I'm getting a bit mixed up. So we are getting some rewards from here. Now there is also a 2-star hero ticket we could buy for 800 rubies, which is the problem is, as a physical team, you don't really need any of these heroes. Gao can be used, Kala is not so bad, Celine you get later on, Miruru I choose from the ticket, and Demia is a PvP hero, Reina is kinda meh these days, and the others are magic heroes, or Lakrock is also physical, but it's technically, if you are going the physical route, and you have a Miruru, which you can get from that one ticket, you do not anymore need 2-star heroes. So I wouldn't really choose anyone from this list using the 2-star ticket. It's just not worth it. However, well, 2-star costume ticket, that's like you can get a costume for one of these characters. Not really worth it. This one actually would be good for Miruru. If I wanted to spend on the game on this alternate account, then I would get this one. It's like 10 bucks. It's less than 10 bucks. So that's not bad. Miruru with a unique weapon gets better and better. Then what really is great is this special 15-day gift. On the first day you get a lot of fragments along with Mirian. So that's a good... No, sorry, that was... Mirian is the first day with some gold. And then the second day, just now I got these fragments. So these will help you build up the team, and Mirian is a really good magic hero. We won't use her any longer on our physical team, but if you're running magic, she will be someone to keep. And down the path on day 8, I believe. 2, 6, 7, yeah, it should be 8. So day 8, you will get a 5-star Celine, her unique weapon, and also Mirian's unique weapon. The Celine is actually not bad. She's a ranged single target hero. if you want to keep her for certain boss killings, she can be good when built, but you can also, being a physical team, you can choose to just grind these two unique weapons. There's half a unique weapon worth of fragments here, so that's not bad. And there are, of course, some other cool things you get just for logging in every day. Um, so not bad, not bad. Now you can also utilize the inn to get new heroes. I checked the first day and all was crap, so nothing really fun for us yet. Well, from these, neither is really needed. Rakina is not bad for an archer. She can be used in PvP, she can be a buffer, but there are other heroes that you need in a physical team. You will probably need to pick up a Lavril, a Mediana, Juno, but she doesn't come to the inn. Priscilla really helps, both Pensiron and Cecilia. So those three are the main things that you want. You also want to fill up at some point, and maybe a Shay, because you don't run Annette in physical teams that much. So there are other priorities. We will wait here, not go for Requina, but we're gonna let some rolls. Okay, not getting anything probably out of it. Also, something I did on the second day when I logged in before recording this, that I went here and did the memory archives and the monthly Orwell. You can go through sorry, every month and then watch the birthdays, cutscenes, stories. I didn't watch any of them this time. I just hit play and then skipped, because each time you do that you get 100 memory fragments, and this there are 70 of these right now, over 70 actually. I think I had 77 or something like that. Basically, I was able to get 7 unique treasures crafted from those random ones. So I came here, I crafted 7 of these and used that to get 7 random treasures. Sadly, none of them was really good. This is for Castle, but we are already ditching him. I might keep this one because Refi is not so bad, so I don't want to pick him up just yet. And so we grinded the other 5, which gave 200 fragments each, and from that you can craft a unique treasure ticket, which is a selector, and I use that for Cecilia. And that way now she has a unique treasure, which will help her greatly in lengthy battles, in boss fights mainly. So all in all, pretty good. Also helps with her mana management. Now, one tip in terms of gearing: mana is really a pain. At the start you get a selector, a unique weapon selector for the first 5 heroes. And on a physical route you essentially have 2 choices, not considering Castle. You can either pick Frey, which I did because she's my healer and I don't intend to replace her just yet, and she needs mana to be able to cast. So from the reward runes that you get from the missions, I gave her as many mana as I could, because Black Dragon gear is not a thing yet. There is another selector coming up at some point in the game, I forgot exactly when, also for these beginning heroes, and I might give that to Close because he's also a good buffer. Philip would be a better tank for a physical team, but Close is also quite alright, and then we don't have to spend rubies on that, so that's the plan. To just gear up Close and run with him. So I might just give him that unique weapon. Although it doesn't give that much, I might just start building up a Frey, because Frey actually scales really well with attack, and later on we get selectors for gear. Speaking of gear, you can see I really just added pretty random stuff that I found. Most of the characters, well, Castle is my tank currently, and so he's wearing his gear is like enhanced, but other than that most of them are wearing random stuff, and they are fine, they don't get hit, so it's not a problem. Everything else can be grinded, so it's okay. Later on, however, we will need to optimize stuff, get proper lines for gear, and got to have to start working on that. So that's also a thing for now. But yeah, that's the thing right now. We are just blazing through the stories. Oh my god, he can't equip anything because he's level 20. Okay, I have to go somewhere where he can level up. But that's okay now because even if he dies in a mission, he will still receive XP and then we can move on. So that's the plan actually, to go and just pop from the limited missions hot time and then just go ham, clear at least some of the conquests, get him leveled up. I can only do chapter 2 so far, and also clear upper dungeon for fragments because we will need to rank up the characters. I would like to hit maybe 5-star today on everyone that we are using, and also buy Pensiron. We need 1,600-ish more to get there. So yeah, this is the plan. Cecilia, Pensiron, Miruru being the core of the group with close tanking, Freya as a healer, and then gunning for Juno, Lavriel, Mediana, and Priscilla supports. That's actually a quite full team. It can be used in PvP. Not really aiming for that here, but some of that would work in PvP, and it can work in 2 of the world bosses, in trials, and Eclipse even. So it's a pretty good package once we get there, but now we have to just grind it out, get them to 5-star at least and even higher, and then go from there. So yeah, this is the first day episode. I didn't do that much since I only had like 2 hours until the reset, but I'm gonna continue today and see how far I get, and then report back with the second video, of course, and still have to make the other video for the account review that I promised, so we'll get back to that as well. Okay, so that's all for the first day. Thank you guys for watching. If you would like to see anything specific about how to start the game, how to optimize, technically I could have rerolled here, like after collecting all the unique treasures and crafting the 7 random ones. You can try and reroll until you get one of the ones that you need, but it's just too much hassle. There are so many characters and each of them having 4 unique treasures. It's really a low chance that you get something that you want. Also, right now the Pensiron event is on, so if I do this, I actually could have done it yesterday and cleared the first one without actually having her, but I forgot. I didn't have that much time, so missed out on that. Anyway, I'm gonna probably do that today, start clearing out, and then maybe even be able to get her unique weapon. I definitely can get some good stuff from doing this, so yeah. Alright, let's get to that, guys. As said, this was day 1. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cloudie out.